Hi everybody, welcome back to Astrology with Alec. It's been a long time, I know. For those of you who are eagerly awaiting the next installment, here it is. I was having some technical difficulties, and now I'm not. I figured it out. Capricorn. So Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign ruled by the planet Saturn. And I like to think about the mountaintop for Capricorn. They're associated with the mountain goat, and I think the summit of a mountain is good symbolism to use when referring to Capricorn, because there's always this energy of climbing to the next level. Capricorn is not really a sign to rest on their laurels, shall we say, but rather one to continue pushing on. Always forward, taking steps to reach the mountaintop. Those of you who have climbed a mountain know that that's the way that you get to the top. You reach the summit by putting one foot in front of the other, not by sprinting up the mountain. So there's a strong patience with this sign, like a master planning, seeing the big picture, seeing the summit of the mountain, and knowing that with the power of your body, the strength of your mind, you can make it to the top of that mountain and you can get back down safely. Capricorn being associated with Saturn gives that sign a distinct seriousness. Saturn is a planet of limits, restrictions, and rules. It's a planet that is kind of like the cosmic father figure, which shows us how far we can go, but also where we must stop, and wants us to keep a certain amount of order, responsibility. Responsibility is a good word for Saturn and also for Capricorn. They feel a strong sense of responsibility, a little bit like the work is never over. They're hard workers, the Capricorns. So the opposite sign of Capricorn is Cancer the crab. And I'm having my partner Emily blow some bubbles into the picture here, because this is good medicine for Capricorns. Is not just bubbles, but the energy of play. It's when we take our lives too seriously all the time and we never take a break, that's when we kind of get old and haggard and gray from holding too much weight, from carrying too much weight on our shoulders. So Cancer is also the opposite sign of Capricorn. So Cancer is a motherly water sign ruled by the moon. Cancer is Capricorn is more of a fatherly earth sign ruled by Saturn. So that's the polarity, the duality, the balance between those two. So I hope these bubbles are helping you Capricorns to just take a deep breath, lighten up. There's another balance to that though, which is that when Capricorn does finish working, there's this kind of like, the party goat comes out. And that's a whole different side of things. And I would say one thing I've heard is that Capricorn can be some of the very hardest workers in the zodiac, but also some of the hardest partiers in the zodiac. So they bring this like earthy intensity to whatever it is that they're doing. Okay, that's enough. Enough. Just covered in bubbles over here. That's a good way to do your videos if you're a Capricorn. If you're taking stuff too seriously. But yeah, what I was saying was they also, they can party hard. They have that work hard and play hard thing going on with them. They like to do stuff with intensity and power. There's also something I've noticed with Capricorns is a powerful voice. There's a strength in their vocal cords. They oftentimes will like to sing or make music or really appreciate music, but they also have this powerful voice. This like immovability and strength that comes with them when they have this certainty. Martin Luther King Jr. is a very good example of that Capricornian voice. And really the power to move mountains. I mean, if you think about what his life was like, he was just a force of nature. I mean, he pushed through almost insurmountable odds, and he did so with this will, this force of spirit. And I think he exemplifies the Capricorn at a high level, which is not just using that work ethic for personal gain, but using that powerful work ethic to make change whether it be within your family, your community, or the global community as a whole, the global society, the human beings, because that Capricorn will can make big changes, can make amazing changes. So, if you're a Capricorn, you're watching this, you have great power. Don't take yourself too seriously. I wanted to talk about the moon in Capricorn a little bit as well. And the moon in Capricorn is a challenging place for the moon. It's at home in Cancer, which is the opposite of Capricorn. So in Capricorn, there's like this, it brings that energy, the energy of the sign I've been talking about, to the emotional place, to the heart space. And so there's like a push and pull there that is pretty challenging for the natives of the Capricorn moon. I know my sister Eva was telling me about the woes of her Capricorn moon one time. And it's like the sign of Capricorn almost they restrict their emotions. They hide, there's hiding and bottling and almost like it's almost like they don't approve of the way they feel. So it's like having these deep feelings, these strong emotions, but either not being able to express them fully or having a hard time really acknowledging that is true, you know, that if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. More technical difficulties. Not sure what's up with that. Yeah, so for a Capricorn moon, however, actually being efficient and getting work done, like checking off items on your to-do list, can be a good way for that sign to feel emotionally at ease. So that's a good hot tip for you Capricorn moons and Capricorn suns. Very useful information to have there. The reason why I'm doing these videos is to help us understand one another, to think deeply about who we are. Who am I? Who are you? The more we can understand ourselves, the more we can understand one another, the more we can bring that understanding out to the communities and societies of this world. So I believe that that's super important work, and I'm happy to be doing that here. If you'd like to look personally into your birth chart and have a reading done, I'm doing astrological readings and manifestation readings. So so I can look at your goals and objectives, look at what you're trying to manifest, what you are manifesting in your life, and also your zodiac chart, how they fit together, what kind of strengths and challenges I can illuminate there. If you want to see my visual art, definitely head over to Gnarwhal.com. That's Gnarwhal. Got lots of beautiful pictures that I made for you guys to enjoy. So thanks for joining me here, and I'll see you in the next video. Aquarius!